McCain backer, Senator Joe Lieberman, joins us live tonight. Hi, Senator.
How are you, Megan? Good to be with you.
I'm well. It's great to have you. Okay, so it goes on and on. What about Obama's refined position that McCain supports a 100-troop presence in Iraq is inaccurate?
Well, I think that let me say generally that Senator Obama doesn't come to this debate with a lot of credibility. Basically, on the question of Iraq, John McCain has had the guts to stand out on his own, arguing for what he thought was right, and it turned out that he was right about the surge working to improve conditions in Iraq. If we did what Senator Obama wanted us to do last year, Al-Qaeda and Iran would be in control of Iraq today. The whole Middle East would be in turmoil, and American security and credibility would be jeopardized. On the specific question of the 100 years, I think that's an unfortunate example, the way Senator Obama has used it, of playing political gotcha with a national security question. If you look at what Senator McCain said in that exchange at a town hall meeting, I believe it was in New Hampshire, he wasn't talking about a long war. He'd like to see our troops, as many of them as possible, come home as soon as possible from Iraq. But the fact is, we're going to need, as we have after every conflict we've been in, World War II, Korea, etc., we're going to want to leave troops there to secure the peace that our soldiers have won. It's clear that that's what he meant. Anybody who says that John McCain is for a 100-year war in Iraq is either not informed or is intentionally trying to mislead the public. And I think Senator McCain appropriately responded to that today.
And now I've got to ask you about your trip recently to Iraq with Senator McCain, where it made some news because Senator McCain confused the Sunni and the Shia and made a comment that Barack Obama was all over it. He came out, this is video of him making the comment, then you come up and whisper in his ear to correct him. And Barack Obama comes out after this mistake and says, "We heard Senator McCain confuse Sunni and Shiite, Iran and Al-Qaeda. Maybe that's why he voted to go to a war with a country that had no Al-Qaeda ties." And then the Democratic National Committee came out and said this raises questions over whether McCain can be trusted. Your response, Senator?
Well, just ridiculous. I mean, John McCain knows that the Iranians are supporting Shia extremists, and that's different from Al-Qaeda. He misspoke. Every one of the other candidates for president at one time or another has misspoken. I have too. When I heard him do that, I leaned forward and said, "I know what you meant to say, but here's what you said." But you know what's really important about that exchange, if I may quote from the Bible, that wonderful challenge? How is it that you can see the speck in your brother's eye, but you don't see the log in your own? They made a big deal out of John McCain misspeaking. But what Senator McCain was saying is Iran is training Iraqis who are killing American soldiers, and that's what we should be angry about.
Indeed. Senator Joe Lieberman, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it. Come back, would you?
Will do.
Take care.
Happy April Fool's Day.